What's good, y'all? About to react to these thieves stealing people identity and trying to get iPhones. Y'all remember that was a hot thing back in the G. But apparently it's still going on.
March 2025, the Martin County Sheriff's Office was notified of a fraud incident in Palm City,
Oh, that's in Florida, man.
Florida.
Shout out to Florida.
A previous victim reported that his identity had been stolen once again and used to buy a phone and service from AT&T. The sheriff's office spoke further with the victim, who reported receiving emails from AT&T. One of the emails confirmed the purchase of an iPhone.
So if y'all ever get emails like this saying that y'all bought some phones or something, y'all just know y'all might be getting scammed, man.
iPhone 16 Pro Max, totaling $1,200. A few hours later, the victim received another email stating the order had shipped, along with a tracking number estimating delivery before noon on April 1st, 2025.
They got that
It's
bit
important to
overnighted.
note that a similar incident had occurred 6 months earlier, during which the victim's identity was used to buy phones through T-Mobile. In that case, the suspects intercepted the package before it reached the delivery address by presenting fake identification to the UPS driver, falsely claiming to be the victim and successfully retrieving the phones. In light of this, the sheriff's office contacted the UPS driver.
Bro, you gotta be either smart or real bold or both to stop a UPS truck. But like, this my ID, man. I got some phones in there, man. I'm on my way home. You feel me? Let me just get them right now. You gotta be bold as shit, boy.
Driver, who confirmed he was currently holding the package destined for the victim's home. The driver was told to alert the sheriff's office if anyone tried to collect the package, as the suspects, 37-year-old Kimberly and her husband, 40-year-old Shenton, were likely planning to intercept the delivery on April 1st. Little did they know, they were about to...
Who y'all think came up with the scheme? This woman or her boyfriend over there? Hey.
To find out that this April Fool's Day was no joke. Several detectives in unmarked squad cars followed the UPS truck along its route until they saw a vehicle cut in front of it and stop, at which point a woman exited and began approaching the truck.
Thick ass Chico.
We're just gonna hang out for a little bit.
Yep, shut it off.
Step out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hands on the car.
Oh yeah.
Leave the phone on top of the car.
Spread feet.
Oh yeah, that's him.
I'm just gonna detain you for right now, okay? I can get these out, okay?
Uh-oh.
Just gonna detain you until we figure out what's going on, okay?
Let's see who's gonna snitch now. Who's gonna take the
You can
rap?
just have your back towards the car.
Anything on you? Some poke in your stick or anything like that? No?
Six. I don't know. We'll have it. Stay over here. Lean on this over here.
Nothing else? No, I don't have anything in your bra that I can't see? No? No ID, no credit cards, no cash, nothing like that?
Is 10-4 if I call Sierra North for a transport car? Yeah.
It's a nice neighborhood too. They must stole somebody's shit who got that cheese. That's how they was able to get them phones, man.
What's your ID, Jen? 645. What?
Yeah, it's the reason why you want to.
Well, you're detained right now for an investigation. I am. But when you're detained, you need to identify yourself.
I can give it mine.
Okay. Is your ID in the car?
I don't want you to search my car.
We'll get to that.
You said, I don't want you to search my car now.
I don't want sequesters.
Okay.
Can we get a transfer? Because I have PC for this one.
Working on do what?
I have PC for this one.
Yeah. You want one transport car or two transport cars? I can probably only pull you one.
One's fine.
I'll ask Sierra North for two.
One's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. What's your name? Do you have your IDs in the car?
No, sure if I have my ID.
Okay. One stop for me. Well, right now you're being placed under arrest. Okay, being placed under arrest for what? We'll talk about that here shortly.
How's it going, man?
Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Of course.
Oh, that's him right there. They was following this guy.
I don't know if they need anything else from you. I know you got, stuff to deliver. Let me just make sure we're all good here, and then I'll get you out of it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Is he all good? Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Should we take
Shout out to UPS. Man.
LT, do you have another pair of
I
cuffs by
used to
chance?
work for them.
Line up against the car for me. And then spread your feet. All right, well, I don't know if you're trying to run or anything. Yeah, well, you never know.
what's going on with your package now? You're just going to like return it to...
I guess I'll just say that they didn't want it. I don't know. Like, what do I do? Because they didn't order it. Right?
They're the actual people.
Yeah, the
They didn't. No. And
So
they
just
called
refuse it
AT&T and said, we didn't do that. And they said, we'll cancel it. But then he got the shipping thing saying, yeah.
So I'll just say that they refused it or canceled it.
Okay, and then it'll go back to... Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help.
Now, if that was a nigga, he would have kept them phones there. But nah, they gonna track it. Some people don't care though.
So this is her investigation. I'm kind of just here to help out where I need to. So any questions you have, I would ask her. Yeah.
She about to snitch on bro.
Answer questions. You don't know this is a rental? I just said it. I don't answer questions, so it don't matter what you ask me. I'm not gonna answer it.
Man, if you want to go to the front of that car right there for me.
Bruh said he ain't answering shit. Y'all gotta talk to his lawyer, man. This a rental? I don't know.
Thank you for your help.
Absolutely. Anything for you.
But you're a police officer, right? But I didn't give no one the right to search my car.
Is it your car?
I said I don't give no one the right to search my car, right?
Right, it's your car then, right?
I don't have to answer your question.
You just said search my car.
I didn't say that. Don't lie.
You did say that.
I did not say
You just
that.
said I didn't give them...
Let's see what he said.
For me.
Thank you for your help.
Absolutely. Anything for you.
But you're a police officer, right? But I didn't give no one the right to search my car.
Is it your car?
I said I don't give no one the right to search my car, right?
Right, it's your car then, right?
I don't have to answer your question.
You just said search my car.
I didn't say that. Don't lie.
You did say that.
I didn't say that. Don't lie. They got you, bro. They got you in 4K, man. Dang. You capped. You lied, bro. You lied.
I did not say
You just
that.
said I didn't give them permission to search my car.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't give no permission to search my car.
Your car. Just said that.
I don't answer your question. I just gave you a statement. I didn't give no permission to search my car.
We don't need it.
What's it come back to? 6 rentals? Is that your wallet in there? Do you want it?
SIXT.
Yes, I want it.
You want it? Okay.
But I want to get it myself.
You're not getting it yourself. You're under arrest, sir.
I'm under arrest?
Yes, you're not going back in the car.
You didn't state that. You said I was detained, so I'm under arrest, right?
You're under arrest.
Can I ask why I'm under arrest?
We're going to talk about it once we get out of the sun and in the office. I'm not discussing it right now outside of the road. It's hot. I have other stuff I'm taking care of. But you want your wallet,
I
correct?
have other
Yes,
stuff
I
I'm
need
taking
my
care of.
Is this your phone? You want that too?
Yes.
Do you have any property in that car that's yours that you want? Like, do you have a purse or anything in the car? Your phone's in the car, and do you have like a purse or anything like
What's happening
that?
with the car?
We're towing it.
Damn.
But I mean, if you have like a purse or something in there, I will get that out and take that with you.
Sorry, what?
Your whole bag? Okay. We'll get that and bring it with you. Okay.
While Kimberly and Shenton unknowingly screwed themselves over, their victim was left with dealing with the aftermath of identity theft. Unexpected situation.
Nah, for real, bro. Like, identity theft. It's real common, bro. It's real common, and it can set you back, bro. Cause like, you'll have to go through a lot just to get shit back right, bro. That shit can literally ruin your life, bro.
Situations like this can happen to any.
I don't like scammers who be doing like, bro, don't steal my identity, bro. God damn. You need to go just do some wire fraud or something on a company, nigga. Don't steal an individual shit. Everybody trying to get it.
Anyone, and if it ever happens to you, having someone ready to fight for you makes all the difference. Seriously injured in an accident, Mario 2 paper comes in as a 1,000 dedicated lawyer. Over $20 billion accidents to client. What sets more? No sign. You can just head to the description. Their team will take it from there. No hassle. Inside their rental car, detectives found Kimberly's purse containing a fake ID in the victim's name.
My husband has his wallet
Okay, that's your husband? Okay. She says she has her bag in there, but she doesn't need it if her husband has his wallet.
She wants to leave her purse in the bag that we're in the car that we're towing.
I wouldn't if I was her, but I mean, it's going with their property.
Is there any way to make the handcuffs looser, or?
I can check for fit. I'm just going to roll your sleeve up a little bit. Unfortunately, they are metal, I know, so they're not going to be the most comfortable.
So strange, you know? Being detained and I'm being arrested.
Well, I'm not the lead investigator.
Who's the leader investigator in there?
That one.
The lady?
The vehicle's being towed. So you want your purse, I assume? Or do you want to go to the tow company? I'm going to take your purse.
They can keep everything as long as my husband has his wallet.
Okay. I'm not going to leave your purse in a rental car. It's going to go back to the rental car.
What will happen is the tow truck will come and get it, then 6 Rental will come take the car from the rental place, or from the tow yard. So then who knows where your purse is going to be. It will go with you with your property. We're not keeping
she got that evidence.
It's going with you.
So why is it being with her?
Because both are getting arrested, so I can't leave that car on the side of the road.
No, I mean I understand it getting. Well, okay.
You didn't find a registration, did? No. Okay, she's gone. Hey, what's your name, man?
I don't answer questions.
I was just trying to be polite because I was going to ask you where the registration was, if you know where it is. Okay, that has nothing to do with the case. It's just, I got to throw this out.
Bro, yeah. Hey,
We're recording, right?
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all are.
Saying it wasn't.
A sergeant? No, I'm not a sergeant.
I asked.
You asked if I was a sergeant.
No, I said if you want recorded.
Recorded?
Yeah,
we all are.
Yep.
Dude, it's crazy, man.
I scanned it as the customer refused it, so
Perfect.
Do whatever you want to do.
All right, and just so you know, if anybody ever asks what happened to the package, you're on video of me taking it, so you're good.
Of course.
If you need me to sign anything, I will. But if you want to call your boss and say, hey, Sergeant Decker took it.
Yeah, I mean,
I still want you to get in trouble.
can I just take a picture of the...
Yeah, absolutely, man. I still want you to get in trouble.
Yeah.
No, they gotta take a picture. Like, hey, I'm taking a picture of it. I'm giving it to the cop now. I ain't taking his phone. You feel me?
Let me call him real quick. Sorry.
No, man, I just don't want you to get in trouble because I don't know. I don't want you getting like at the end of the day and then be like,
Give us that cell phone back.
you're hiding your packages.
Oh my God, people are nuts. Thank you.
Nah, thank you, man. You like
Have a good one.
made life easy.
Gave me some excitement this morning. What's up, buddy? I obviously refused the package at the customer's house, but the police officers would like to have it. So obviously, do you want me to scan it out or just give it to him as refused? Because he said he said he doesn't mind signing for it. I don't know how that works.
Does he need the package? The other thing I can do is I can open this up real quick, make sure that there are actually phones in here.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I'm taking the package.
I'll put you on speaker.
Hey, the only reason why we're seizing the package is that way nobody can say that it's just an empty box.
Okay. I mean, we can hold it here. I just don't know because that usually runs through our security, not like supervisors.
Well, how I gonna run through y'all security if he out in the field already? You feel me? Cops gonna take that shit.
Okay, so can we do this? I'll leave the package with him, and if you don't mind, if I can come down this afternoon or tomorrow, open it up, take pictures of the phones, and then you guys can keep the package.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay, I just gotta prove that there's phones in there. Like, me and you both know that there is, but somebody else maybe say no, there's not. I'll come do it down there at the office. All right, thank you very much. We'll swing by later on today. What time do you end up back?
Man, like not till 7.
So I'm coming by tomorrow. No.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. No, I don't want anybody to get in trouble.
I never run.
We've had it go both ways.
All good.
But I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Of course.
Subsequently, Shenton and Kimberly were transported to the sheriff's office to be interviewed separately.
That boy cleaned up after himself, though.
I don't answer questions. So.
You're not gonna answer any questions?
Fine. I don't know what the situation is. No one said anything to me.
Okay.
So
well, that's what we're in here talking about.
Let's see if he talk now. Let's see if he talk.
Nothing to discuss.
All right, I'm gonna read you your Miranda warnings real quick, and then if you decide that you don't wanna, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them, and you can decide at any time to exercise these rights.
Exercise it right away.
Pardon me?
I'm exercising it now.
Okay, okay. Or I could still get your basic information. So your name.
I don't answer questions.
At all. So you're going to be booked in under John Doe and sit there until you're not going to get a bond.
What I'm being arrested for.
Okay. Well, that's what we were in here to discuss, but you're being difficult.
I'm being difficult.
I asked your name.
My rights.
Right? I read you your rights.
And I choose to exercise my rights. So what's wrong with that?
It's your name.
But you
your
just
name.
said.
Not asking you about, but I'm not asking you about the crime.
I'm not being disrespectful, right? I'm just communicating.
No, that's what he said. You got the right to remain silent, even if you ask my name. You said I got the right to remain silent. You feel me?
Right?
Okay.
You read me the rights, right?
You're in here for a multitude of felonies.
Me? Okay.
Yes. Yes. So, including scheme to defraud. So,
Okay.
we're going to discuss it, but you don't want to discuss it, so we're not going to.
Russ, I ain't discussing nothing.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and
Uh-oh, let's see what she say.
Okay, with your rights in mind, you want to talk to me?
Y'all think she gonna talk or no?
Your charges are going to be scheme to defraud, grand theft, and criminal use of personal identification information. Back in September, you were in Martin County doing the same thing that you're doing now. Do you remember? I have you on video here, so. What are you doing in Martin County right now?
I was traveling with my husband.
Going where? What were you doing when you were approaching the UPS driver?
I just exited my car. I was not approaching anyone yet.
You were. You were walking up to his truck.
I was walking. I wasn't walking to anyone specifically.
Why were you walking?
I mean, if I can.
What's holding you back from being honest with me? You're getting booked on the charges anyway. So
okay, let's just get my lawyer or an appointed lawyer then.
Okay. We need to take him to the jail.
They be pissed off when nobody want to talk to them, bruh.
Just get a picture real quick.
But that's good. Neither one of them said nothing, though.
No. Ready? You guys are gonna look up.
They probably gonna get out.
That's for our stuff file.
All right, this shit over with.
As a result, Kimberly was charged with felony counts of scheme to defraud, grand theft, criminal use of personal ID information, and possession of fictitious driver's license, while Shenton was only charged with felony scheme to fraud and grand theft.
Damn, so she was the
Ultimately, they were released the following day on a $10,000 and $5,000 surety bond. If you're
Yeah, they gonna be out. What's good, y'all? Y'all see how Puff Daddy had 50 Cent baby mama in a choke? Oh, shit. 50 said have a baby by him, the woman will be a millionaire, but that was cap. Damn, where is it?
Tech Ranger.
Come spend the day with me.
Everyone ain't gold, man. Damn, what that shit is.
How people.
I don't even know how to use Instagram. Fuck it. I'll look for it right here.
Today we found out the real reason why 50 Cent ain't letting this Diddy beef go. Why they
All right, so we're gonna listen to Poetic Flacco real quick, see what this nigga saying about it.
gonna be beefing for life. And the truth finally came out today in court after a bunch of denial and denying from everybody involved. Let's rewind a little bit. Do y'all remember when this guy on your left called Lil Rod, when he sued Diddy for playing with his publishing? So Lil Rod and Diddy worked on an album. Apparently Diddy jerked him out of some publishing. So Lil Rod decided he was gonna do a lawsuit where he's gonna sue Diddy not only for the publishing, but he's going to reveal all of Diddy's secrets and claim that Diddy violated him too.
Hey, because I run shit. Some said I run shit.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Little Rod ain't worth giving this kingdom to if we don't control his publishing. I can solve his efforts with 3 other human beings. He's eating at our table, and I like his backstory, but you need to have other people. It's hard to work with him unless we have his power. He's a piece of human, but we do not need his talent unless we can work with him.
Hold on, who wrote that? Diddy?
But this is how 50 Cent and his baby mama tie into this. So according to Lil Rod, Diddy bragged about having several women on a monthly stipend, according to Lil Rod. The women who receive these payments, he claims, are Young Miami, Carisha, Jade Ramsey, don't know who she is,
Daphne
and
Joy,
Daffy and Joy.
50 Cent, baby.
Now,
mama.
he claims that Diddy told him that these women were paid a monthly fee to work as Mr. Combe egg workers.
Yeah. So Young Miami, 50 Cent baby mama, and this lady Jade was getting $10,000 a month to be sex slaves. Crazy work.
50 Cent, being a complete savage, didn't shy away from Lil Rod and his claims about his baby mama. 50 Cent would take to his Instagram with a caption that says,
I know that nigga
I didn't know
embarrassed.
you was an egg worker. You little egg worker. LOL. Yo, this ish is a movie. Now, this will cause some friction between him and his baby mama because she will claim what Lil Rod is saying.
Nigga baby mama a treesh.
Is completely false. In response to Lil Rod accusing her of being an egg worker in the lawsuit, she would write, I am deeply hurt by the lies in Rodney Jones' lawsuit. The claim that I am an egg worker is 100% false and character assassination. I am retaining an attorney to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney. But she didn't stop there. She would also levy accusations against 50 Cent because 50 Cent co-signed the fact that she was an egg worker. In a response to 50 Cent on her IG story, she would claim that 50 Cent is wreaking havoc, frenzy, and chaos on people's lives, claiming that 50 Cent think it's a joke, but actually it's not a joke because their lives are currently at risk.
Nah, that nigga do be taking everything as a joke. I guess because it's online. Like, y'all want y'all business out there, so he gonna clown y'all about it.
And their safety is
Like
compromised.
everybody else
She would claim
clown
that
y'all
she
about
moved
it.
to New York to give him the opportunity to be a father, but 50 Cent hasn't really taken that opportunity how she would like him to. And she would also say, let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of graping me and physically violating me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family with these last and final false claims made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last and final time. The way she was talking, bro, you would think this woman was innocent, and 50 Cent and Lil Rod, they was lying on her, and she couldn't.
This must have been way before, like, she started testifying. She was calling everybody a liar, but now that it's 2025 and she on trial, all this shit coming out, finds out they was telling the truth. That she was a sex worker, man.
Possibly know where they was getting this from. 50 Cent would end up suing her, forcing her to retract her claims that he raped her or he put hands on her. Now, here's the thing. Daffy and Joy has been denying that she was ever was. Yo, how cheap a lot of these famous chicks are. You be thinking these famous chicks, he confessed to everything. So that went out the window during this testimony, bro. She spilled the broke. And she's an example of this.
Jane Doe has officially taken the stand. She's victim number 2. She will be on the stand for several days, and a lot of her testimony sounds very similar to Cassie's. First met Diddy in 2020 on a girls' trip to Miami, and at the time, he was dating her friend, but he was still flirting with her and offered her his number. Two began texting.
And of course, she gonna go behind her friend back and get the number. You feel me? Of course.
And were calling each other nicknames. She would call him Ernie, and he would call her Bert. The day
Ernie.
after meeting her, he texted her saying,
They called each other Ernie and Bert. Oh my God. What the hell?
he wanted to take her out, but she texted him back saying it felt complicated. At the time of meeting Diddy, she was living on the East Coast and said that he was pursuing her, and when her friend got engaged to someone else, she decided to give it a go.
Her testimony really showcased how these women ain't
Devious,
victims,
bro.
They're
Yeah.
not. Like, they knew what they were signing up for, and they were
Facts, bro. They knew exactly what they were signing up for. Being devious, being sex workers, man. Going behind their friends' back, all type of shit, man. Now they want to be on trial, talking about they was taken advantage of. This the life you chose. This what you wanted. Now you trying to make him pay because you running out of money on.
Going along with it for the bag. She went on a girls trip with her homegirl who was dating Diddy at the time. And you know what she did on that trip, bruh? She got Diddy's number. Began to talk to Diddy behind the homegirl's back, pretending like, oh, I don't want to do nothing with you until... Cut it out, bruh. And the home...
Facts. If you ain't want to do nothing, you wouldn't even gave up the number, man. Come on now. Once them numbers get exchanged, you already know.
Homegirl ain't no better. Apparently, like, after flying out with Diddy, getting bust down, getting her cheeks clapped, getting tossed all type of ways silly, she was married and moved out the country a few months later. Super broke. And she would essentially leech off of Diddy for whatever paper he would give her.
In January of 2021, she said she flew out to Miami to have their first date, and they spent 5 days in a hotel room. Said they had dinner on the balcony, they went all the way, and she let him...
That's a date? 5 days in a motherfucking hotel room? What she said?
Spent 5 days in a hotel room. Said they had dinner on the balcony, they went all the way, and she let him know that she had a child with someone that he knew. This person did not get along with Diddy, but he said...
Oh, wow. So she said she got a baby with somebody that he knew, which is 50 Cent. I bet that's what made him go extra hard.
that he didn't mind. During those 5 days, she said they did get dressed up and go out to a restaurant, and she was head over heels. A month later for her birthday, Diddy took her to Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas for a 15-day luxury trip, and KK was there as well as a chef, a butler, and at one point even a barber. Diddy gifted her a bracelet that said love, and she told him that she was an influencer and that's how she made money, so because he was taking her away from her work, he wired her $10,000.
These chicks got game, I tell you. You an influencer, bro. You could post from anywhere in the world. You ain't miss a dime notification. As a matter of fact, going on...
No lie, bro. If you an influencer, you would want to be posting, like, if you in Turks and Caicos and all these different other countries and shit, on the beach. Like, of course you still gonna be making money. He ain't stopping nothing. If anything, he making it more appealing to your audience.
Notification actually helps you because you're able to take better pictures. But the only reason she's testifying is because they want to prove that Diddy was paying her for a monthly stipend to engage in rendezvous with other men. That's the only reason.
Yeah, they wanted to do that.
She testified to that. But it didn't really seem... No more. Well, hey, bro, how you gonna pay your rent? Hey, bro, you gotta go in 3 months.
She testified that he introduced her to X, Molly, Snow, and Came, and those were the substances that they would take every time.
What? X, Molly, Snow, and Came?
Introduced her to X, Molly, Snow, and Came, and those were the substances.
What's Came?
That they would take every time that they would sleep together. She said that part of her life became very intense.
They was high as hell freaking off, bitch. What the hell?
Because every time that would happen, there would be red lighting, corn playing, she would wear dancer shoes, lingerie, and coated in baby oil. It would often last 24 hours, and it first started off making love, but turned into something else. She said that she and Diddy would often talk about his fantasies, and then said in May of 2021 in Miami, after being awake and high for 24 hours, he had brought it up. He suggested making one of the...
I could barely stay up 24 hours now. Like, when I was 21, yeah, but... And these older folks, bitch, staying up for all that time. Them drugs had to be good, bitch.
Fantasies come true and inviting a man to the hotel, and she got nervous. She said Diddy's assistant started to prep the room. There was red lighting, and a man named Don showed up. She said Diddy and Don started talking, and she was sitting on the couch with her robe on, legs crossed, and she was nervous. When Diddy told her to stand up and start...
Cap, she wasn't nervous.
Dancing to ease her nerves. He said Don was only wearing underwear and Diddy was making himself happy. And then you know the rest. She and Don started doing things, then she and Diddy did things, and said it was taboo and thrilling at first, but it opened Pandora's box. Now Diddy would call these...
Oh yeah, she was hooked after that. After that first go around, she was hooked, bruh.
Sessions freak-offs with Cassie, but she said with her it was debauchery or hotel nights.
That wasn't the only difference between her and Cassie. With Cassie's testimony, they're trying to prove Diddy made Cassie do it. He coerced Cassie. He made Cassie do it by force. He would put hands on Cassie.
Nah, they liked
it
that.
Paid them monthly stipends. Not really Cassie, but Daphne and other women, I believe Diddy paid
10
them monthly
bands.
stipends to
That's why
engage in
Drake
these
made that
activities and
song,
then
10
threatened to
bands.
take it away once they expressed they wanted to stop.
And she said after that one time, it happened every time she saw him. And she said these nights were not short. It lasted 20 to 30 hours involved.
Now look, bro, if she didn't want to do it every time she met him, it happened. Like, you wanted to keep doing that. You wanted to keep getting paid.
24 bottles of baby oil and always followed the same script. Red lights, substances, escorts, and
Brandy, what's
doing
up,
it while
bro?
Diddy was doing his thing. She had told Diddy
Hey,
she didn't want to do this anymore
bro.
in writing and verbally. He would respond and tell her, that's fine if we
something.
break up, I'm not paying your rent.
something.
Because of that, she
Meet
felt
me outside.
obligated to continue and said that Diddy was paying her $10,000 a month for rent and gave her cash, wired her up to $20,000 at a time, and told her to stay beautiful, available, and ready at a moment's notice. Whenever Diddy wanted these nights to happen, she said, I always had childcare ready. Because of this, she said she kept her appearance perfect, rarely saw her friends, and said her social media career dwindled. At one point, she tried to ask Diddy about being on OF because one of her model friends were on there, but he said no. He talked about a time when she went to the south of France in the summer of 2021 and said he was angry in the voice notes that he was sending her. Also talked about the fact that he wanted her to look a certain way during these sessions, saying he wanted her to have straight hair with a ponytail and wanted her to pierce, upstairs. He said they did take a short break in 2023, but it didn't stop the pattern of these nights. He said they got back together in February of 2024, which was after Cassie had filed her lawsuit, and broke up a few months before his arrest. And she told the jury, it felt like a door I wanted to shut, but I couldn't.
With her specifically, I ain't trying to...
It felt like a door she wanted to close, but she couldn't. Of course, she was going to go broke. You think she trying to give that up? No way.
After Cassie's lawsuit, she got with Diddy after seeing the Cassie video. You were well aware who you was dealing with. This is not somebody who forced you to do anything. No. And even the prosecutors ain't gonna play like that. But because these women, especially women like Daphne, she understands that the stigma that comes with you, that you agreed to essentially be an egg worker for Diddy, you agreed to get bust down by multiple men. Yo, listen, she probably got with Diddy with like a 50-person body count. By the time she left Diddy, man, she probably had like 200. So you essentially ran up your body count by allegedly 150 people. For $10K a month. I hope it was worth it. But now people is looking at you as recreational use only in profile. Yo, that was worth. But I don't see no man who's worth they salt. I don't see another celebrity, another Jason Derulo, because that's who she also dated before Diddy was Jason Derulo. I don't see a Jason Derulo-esque wifing you up or holding your hands in public. Those days is over with. And I hope that $10K a month was worth it. But don't try to play that victim card now, bro. Don't try to move it like, oh, you was coerced or forced to do it. To try to maybe save face. So when men want to hold it against you, say, bro, I was forced to do it. I couldn't control it. Cut it out, bro.
A nigga ain't gonna care. This shit too public. Unless she gets some millions like Cassie, nobody finna take her serious, bro. She grits. She might as well start that OnlyFans now. Well, that's it, man. I'm out this